Okay, and finally here we have modern naval warfare. For those that love the submarines, subsims, that's what they are called, I have amazing news. Oh my God, we have modern naval warfare, guys. Modern naval warfare. This is developed by two brothers, the Massless brothers, which you are going to meet them on the interview. Again, I'm doing these videos in which I am going to talk about the new releases and what is hyping me the most in terms of the war game genre. And this is based on the 25th anniversary of Matrix Games interviews that they made. And I'm going to leave on the description the actual interview of the Maslas brothers to talk about modern naval warfare. For those that love modern warfare and games and titles like Cold War, Silent Hunter series, especially the third one, War on the Sea, and Dangerous Waters from 2006, the Maslas brothers have come with, guys, this is amazing. This is huge. This is modern naval warfare, but in its greatest ever. So basically, they build on the foundation of releasing many DLCs with this one, and they say that they will have a good, this is what they say, a good variety of submarines. But you can see in the actual images that we're seeing here, this is the actual trailer, but here you can see what this is. This is huge. This is not even a game. This is a real simulator. So what they say, this is especially what they are going to say. This is heavy. I haven't seen something like this before, and I have played in some extent Dangerous Waters and War on the Sea, stuff like that. But this is amazing. Look at this. Now, radars and the real physics are going to be a heavy thing here. Logistical support, you are going to have something like a sandbox in here, in which basically you are going to have an open world with civilian vessels, container ships. Um, so basically, it's like there's no empty waters. It is a sandbox like. So the radars and the physics will operate as the real things. The whole infrastructure of the ships is basically modeled. So what they say basically is that the models are going to have so much details that perhaps it is a little bit exaggerated. They are using real world speeds for the missiles, and the whole scenario runs in real time. This is hardcore simulation. Hardcore simulation, complex simulation with a difficult learning curve. And the most interesting thing is that they are also, as I said, they are building on the foundation of many DLCs. So we're seeing here that they are now copying others in the fact that they are going to build the base game and deliver more DLCs for the future. That's obvious, right? So what do we have? A massive amount of units. For example, US fleet, because we're talking about nowadays, right? US fleet, Chinese fleet, the whole US fleet, the whole Chinese fleet. Massive. Amphibious assault vessels, and basically the list is huge. They didn't want, they mentioned a huge list, but basically US fleet against Chinese fleet. There will be details that are often missed in other subsims according to them, details in physics and details in supply, and very intricate details. That's what they are saying. Talking about the beta will be available before the end of the year. They have said it before the end of the year. You can go and see on the page that I'm going to leave on the description as well. You can go and wait for the beta. And by the way, you can actually go and click there on the beta and say there is a section that says beta test application, but you will have to log in into matrixgames before doing that. Very exciting. I'm really excited. So they are working right now in mission design and campaigns. This is what they're focusing right now. So because of this, they are working little by little up until the time that we get to test it. They talked about heavy testing and research that they have been doing. They have been going into the actual field and doing the research by themselves. They are planning to put a real attention to the realism. This is huge. You can see all of this detail that you can operate the actual submarine inside with things that were not operable in other of the same genre. They are very focused on this, on the real measures. This is also another thing that they're putting a lot of attention, the real measures of the missiles, of the things, of the ships. The depth and details are going to be a big deal in this subsim. So how can it be that for me at this point, when I see all of these images and all of these possibilities that are now on the market, you can see that how detailed is this? This is these images that we're seeing here, and we can interact with this thing. We can really feel as if we are there without the risk of being there, you know? And the the visuals are beautiful, and all the calculations and all the stuff that is around this thing is so amazing. You can see how this thing is taking these guys, the Maslas brothers, and they are really putting the effort in doing something unique here. And I'm pretty sure, and if they are going to deliver this amount of realism and details for us, I really, really wish that these guys will go big, and these all of these DLCs, just to imagine, and because this is modern warfare, just to imagine all of the possibilities that they have in terms of what fleets they can add. Guys, this is amazing. This new subsim looks like a mix of all of what we have got up until now. So this was the modern naval warfare from the Maslas brothers. Thank you for watching.